The words cut through the air like glass shattering on tile. She didn't flinch when she said them. No tremor in her voice, no hesitation, just cold truth. I sat frozen in my chair, staring at the woman I thought I knew. My wife of 8 years, Emily, sat across from me at the kitchen table, arms crossed, eyes distant. "What did you just say?" My voice was a whisper, though my heart pounded so hard I thought it might burst. She sighed, almost annoyed. "I've been seeing someone else. For 3 months. Honestly, we haven't been a couple for a long time." Her words echoed, bouncing inside my skull. Not a couple. 3 months. Someone else. I wanted to shout. To demand answers. But all that came out was silence. She stood, walking to the sink, as if she had just mentioned the weather. "I didn't want to hide it anymore," she added flatly. I clenched my fists under the table, fighting back the storm inside me. "So that's it. After everything, you just move on." Her shoulders tensed, but she didn't turn around. "It's not working between us. It hasn't for a long time. I just admitted it first." Anger began to seep into my grief. Admitted it. Or justified betraying me. Finally, she spun around, eyes sharp. "Don't act like you didn't notice the distance. We've been living like strangers." I shook my head, voice trembling. "Strangers maybe, but I never gave up. I never looked for someone else." Her lips pressed into a thin line, but she said nothing. The silence was louder than any argument. That night, I packed a bag. Not because I wanted to leave, but because I couldn't breathe under the same roof anymore. I drove aimlessly until I ended up at my brother Daniel's place. He opened the door, concern written across his face before I said a word. When I told him, he didn't interrupt. He just sat with me, letting me spill every broken piece. "Maybe this isn't an ending," he finally said gently. "Maybe it's a beginning. For you, not her." I didn't sleep much that night. I kept replaying every smile, every laugh, every moment Emily and I had shared, wondering which of them had been real. The next morning, I woke to dozens of missed calls and messages. From Emily. From mutual friends. From people who had no idea what had happened. I ignored them all. For once, I needed space for me. Days turned into weeks. The grief softened into clarity. Emily had chosen her path, but I still had mine. I started running again, something I hadn't done in years. Each mile felt like reclaiming a piece of myself. I reconnected with friends I had neglected, laughed again without forcing it, and found comfort in the smallest routines. Emily sent messages, apologies, explanations, pleas for closure. I read them, but I never replied. Because closure didn't come from her. It came from within me. 3 months later, I stood on a hilltop at sunrise, breathing in the crisp morning air. For the first time, the weight on my chest was gone. Her betrayal had broken me, yes, but it had also freed me. Emily's cold words had marked the end of our marriage, but not the end of my story. And as the sun rose higher, I realized something powerful. She had left, but I was still here. Stronger. Wiser. Ready to begin again.